Well, something that President Trump said near the end of the debate last night has turned into a big story here in Philadelphia. It has to do with those satellite election centers that just opened yesterday and the fact that Trump poll watchers weren't allowed to be inside. Now the Trump campaign is threatening to sue. Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live at City Hall. And Annie, you've got the full story.
Well, Jim, poll watchers are picked by the campaign, and normally we always see them on Election Day at polling locations. But because the pandemic this year has made mail-in voting more prominent, and because you can fill out a mail-in ballot at one of those satellite election offices, there's many questions now about what is allowed and what's not allowed when it comes to poll watchers.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia, bad things.
It was the comment by President Donald Trump that ended last night's debate. The bad things he's talking about, the Trump poll watchers told to leave satellite election offices that opened in Philadelphia Tuesday.
As you know, today there was a big problem. In Philadelphia, they went in to watch. They're called poll watchers, a very safe, very nice thing. They were thrown out. They weren't allowed to watch.
But city commissioners say poll watchers must be certified, and so far there is no one certified with the Trump campaign. Additionally, poll watchers must operate at traditional polling locations, not satellite election offices.
The early voting satellites, they're not polling locations. Again, they're extensions of the County Board of Elections. You can do your voter registration there, you request your ballot. And again, if you have no business, if you're not a voter, then you don't belong in those satellite offices.
Commissioner Omar Sabir is a Democrat and adds COVID-19 restrictions also are preventing the amount of people allowed in at a time. Commissioner Al Schmidt, a Republican, said the details are in the election code.
There's really no mechanism in the election code for candidates or campaigns to be present inside of our Board of Elections offices other than when votes are being tabulated.
Late last night, attorney Linda Kearns, on behalf of the Trump campaign, sent this letter stating the campaign has a legal right to observe the voting process in the heavily Democratic city's satellite offices. Today, we asked District Attorney Larry Krasner, a Democrat, how his office will protect the integrity of the election, a job the DA's office has been tasked with for decades.
And it is an effort to make sure that people are not intimidated, that early voting happens, that people are not fearful to go to the polls, and that their votes are counted.
And Jim, as for that letter sent to the city on behalf of the Trump campaign, right now it remains in the hands of the city solicitor. Also, I spoke with people within the Trump campaign who are not allowed to speak publicly, but they said that the poll watchers cannot even get certified right now because certification is only allowed for Election Day. More to come. So now we're live outside the City Hall. Annie McCormick, Channel 6 Action News. Jim.
As you said, more to come.